But what is something you would like to say to your fans, if you do have any message for them? How about now? Hey everybody, it's me, Josh, with Hope, and I am asking for Bob Marley tonight. I'm excited to ask for this man whose music I've listened to for many years. It is such a beautiful sound, his music, and I'm excited to ask for him tonight. The date is February 17th. It's a little before 2 a.m. and this is the month he was born, February 6th. On February 14th, his movie about his life came out, and I am looking forward to seeing it. His son, Ziggy Marley, was heavily involved in the making of that movie. I've got my HSB-PRO set up. I've got my physical box set up, and I am going to focus and ask for him. I'm using the Hope voice signature method. I've taken his voice, I've reversed it, I've slowed it down by 50%, I've chopped it up into small bits, randomized, and loaded it into my program. I have it on my phone, so we're going to feed it into the program in the box and give him a chance to speak. So I'm looking forward to it. I've said my prayers, I've grounded myself, so let's begin. Okay, so I will turn on the warm-up app. Any of the Hope helpers I invite to please help me tonight connect with Bob Marley. And I sense him there, I feel him there. I even have a vision of him there. I feel like he's wearing like a faded red button-down shirt or some kind of the sleeves rolled up a little. I also sense some others around you. I've been wanting to ask for you for some time, for a few days especially. Every time I catch a clip or some kind of footage of you, I get a little slight tingle. I get a slight tingle, as if confirmation that I should ask for you. I'm going to try and use this with you. I have your voice. I hear you saying, "Let's do this. I am ready." Very cool. Let's try it. Bob Marley, born on February 6th. You're a fellow Aquarian like me. Born 5 days after my birthday, a day before my daughter's. And a strong energy us Aquarians are, you know? I greet you, man. How are you? Can you use this? Okay, that sounds pretty good. I know you had a heavy accent, and so this is your voice. There's no words in here, so there's no words. If you don't use it at that moment, it'll just be gibberish. But how do you feel on the other side? You've been deceased a while now, but how do you feel on the other side? I've asked other artists if they've made music on the other side when they're there, while they're there, and they said yes, they do. Do you still make music? Do you still, create music on the other side? Okay. Now I sense some others around you. I don't know who they are, if that's family or maybe friends, I don't know. I feel like there were some others in the room with you that I felt came with you. I don't know if that's true or right. If I'm off, I apologize. But is that true? Are there others with you? How about now? Something, it's like love them or they're with them or something, the word them I heard. So maybe some acknowledgement of that. I put a chair on the other side of this desk, and in the room I see a chair on the opposite side of the table. So please just sit with me. You did so much. You accomplished so much. You fought for equality. You broke down barriers, Your music touched people of all religions, creeds, nationalities. I mean, it's just amazing. Do you feel like you did enough while you were here, Bob? Do you feel like you did enough while you were here? You have 11 acknowledged children, all of them very talented, keeping your legacy alive, musicians, producers, entrepreneurs. I mean, it's amazing how they continue to keep the Marley name alive, and they're all very talented. Ziggy is someone that I listen to very much. Love is my religion, true to myself. I mean, amazing songs. Stephen Marley, Mind Control, just another amazing musician. Are you proud of your children? Are you proud of what they've done? Yeah, something. Ziggy was a big part of this movie that just came out a few days ago. The movie about your life. And, it's just remarkable. And he had to really, it was very involved in choosing the actor and everything else. Are you excited? Are you happy about this movie that is out showing your life story? Are you proud of the movie? So I don't know. I would assume, and I've asked this to other people that are on the other side when movies have come out about their life, if they were involved in the process, were they around the set? Were they helping the actor in some way, kind of inspiring him? Were you around the process of making this movie? Were you there when they were doing that? How about now? Is there more that you're doing on the other side? Like, what is it that you're doing on the other side? If you can help us understand, what is it that you're working on and doing on the other side? Okay. I think it's hard to understand if you're saying anything, whether it's the accent or just I'm not hearing it, but that's okay. I sense you there. I trust you there. That you're wanting to use this, and I feel it intuitively. A lot of it I have to go on faith and just go through the process, and then go back and listen. And when I do, it's like finding treasure. It's like hearing the responses come through, responding to what I'm asking you, and it's just amazing. Let me ask you one more question here. What is the other side like for you? What are you experiencing? What are you seeing? What does it feel like for you? I love asking everyone that question. What does the other side feel like for you? Like home? How about now? Yeah, something. So I'm just going to focus. I'm not going to keep you too much longer. I just really wanted to give you a chance to hear from you and see what you had to say about the movie, about what you're doing. Now, some people think that, the government might have had something to do with your death. I don't know. I'm not going to say yay or nay to that. But is there anything you want to say regarding your death that we don't know, that we should know? If I don't ask that question, people are going to say, well, why didn't you ask that question? People are big conspiracy theorists, and I get that, I understand, but, sometimes it just is what it is. But is there anything regarding your death, or anything that you want us to know that we don't know, that you would like us to know? I'm sure that your children won't see this. Maybe one day they will. So I'd love for you to be on record if there was anything that you wanted to say to your children, to any of your 11 children, or to all of them, to the fans. Well, to your children, I'll ask first. Is there anything that you would like to say to your children? How about now? Now I'm going to ask you, what is it that you would like to say to so many, the millions of people that are your fans, that love you, still listen to your music, that, a lot of people don't believe in what I'm doing. This is real. This is very advanced. This is ahead of its time. One day people will understand how real this is, or how some people were very real in what they did, in what I do. But what is something you would like to say to your fans, if you do have any message for them? How about now? Love is my religion. Your son said it right, and I believe it. Forget all the other religion. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Savior. I am a very flawed individual, but I am on a daily basis trying to improve myself, trying to share whatever message I feel is worthy, a message of love, of kindness, love, and tolerance. And, I can just kind of continue to shoot for a better version of myself on a daily basis. Do you have any advice, any message, anything else that you want to say, a continuation of what you shared when you were here? Anything else that you want to share with us tonight? Thank you. I didn't have a ton of questions, but I just felt you were someone that was very much worth asking for. Someone that touched my life, and that's who I love asking for. People that I feel I have a connection to in some way, whether it was through their movies, music, their writings, their some experience that I had, and so I'm just grateful. Even if you gave just a few responses, I'm extremely grateful. Just feeling the intuitive connection with you, I'm grateful. And I will continue to listen to your music, take in more of it into my soul, and I'm looking forward to seeing this film and learning more about you. So I just want to say thank you. Just one more final message on the Pro. I want to try something. Hold on. You look healthy there. You look fine. You look like you're still kind of like living off the land. You're, salt of the earth, one with Mother Gaia, one, you have this light in your soul. I hope your movie can, touch as many. And again, I just want to thank you for your help tonight and coming through, your participation. Anything else you want to try and say through here now? Well, there it is. I have no idea what all really came through. What I do know is that intuitively I felt him. On a psychic mediumship level, I felt him. And I felt his energy. And I'm going to invite him to say a prayer with me. But while you're watching this, you will have seen the responses coming through. And I've done this long enough to know that I don't have to hear all the responses in real time, if any sometimes. And I know that the process still works. And it's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's remarkable, it's crazy. It's been 11 years of me doing this work, and I'm just still blown away. And that's how I know I found the passion, my purpose, because I'm still just amazed and blessed to be able to do this work. I love you all. I thank you all for your support and your following of this work. And until next time, thank you.